normal everyday thing, or not an everyday thing, but it is something that everyone experiences at least sometimes. Even like when we're cool, I'm talking to my friends, it's like these things happen. But I think that
okay, day 2 of Vlogmas. So we're on day 2, which means, which I'm not gonna lie, all day yesterday, all day in day 1, I was thinking about, let me not show that. I was thinking about how like, I just kept fiending to grab number 2. And I think this is something that's gonna make me look forward to every day of Vlogmas together. But number 2, actually number 2 is huge. We got number 2. Okay, let's see. I was actually like fiending for this. I'm actually excited. Okay. Also, this was day 1, little scrunchie, which literally I didn't know how much I absolutely loved and adored it until I did. Okay, you look at what it is. Oh, this is a sleeping mask, and it matches the scrunchie. Could it work as a headband, do you think? What if... See, and then I did that as a headband. Okay, that doesn't work. But what if I did it the opposite way? Just look, just wait for the vision. Wait for the vision. Oh, that works. And then I just scrunchie up. See, because then the pad is like, I don't know, popping my neck. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. So I can like do my skincare. We are on our way to eat a very fast lunch. I have to leave at 12:15. It's 11:53. So I usually eat my meals in like 10-15 minutes. So we're gonna eat lunch soon. But can you believe the winter look at the winter wonderland I'm in. That is insane. Honestly, I'll never forget when someone said that my skin looks really glowy. And I literally think it's like the sun making my pale skin look so much more brighter. I think that's why I look glowy. I think the sun reflecting the snow on my face. Like, I think pale girls, I think winter is our season. Also, it's not that cold. I love winter though. Kinda, sorta. I actually like fall way more than this. I have like 14 minutes to eat. The lunch ain't looking cute. It's 2 chicken breasts, beans and rice. Literally there's a line for everything else. I don't have time to be in a line. So we're gonna munch. Well, hold on, age appropriate. And then I have 2 classes back to back. And then I have a report to do. And that's it for the day. So I may do something fun in between. Let's go. Be here, join me for the ride. So now I have my class in 5 minutes. It's to how to become an influencer class. Honestly, I would love to tell y'all what happens after the class because it's a really interesting, insightful, like a cool, quirky class that I'm taking this semester, which is very fun. I think as a senior in college, like you have the opportunities to take the cool, quirky class, or when you're a freshman, you get to take the cool, quirky gen ed classes that you get to pick. I absolutely loved my gen eds. They're so cool. They kind of snap you out of like reality of like the core classes like you major in. So I always love those. You know, I sit front row. You actually don't know that, but I'll tell you, I sit front row. Right here. Oh, I always sit in the front row of class. I think it's so fun. And I also don't have good eyesight. But yeah, class starts soon, so I gotta go.
normal everyday thing, or not an everyday thing, but it is something that everyone experiences at least sometimes. Even like when we're cool, I'm talking to my friends, it's like these things happen. But I think that for
the first thing here is the financial instability that sometimes comes with being a content creator. And I thought it was...
Class ended. I'm on my way to my next class. You guys want to know the tea? I already posted the clips of the tea that I learned in class. That was shocking. No, it wasn't. I know damn well that wasn't shocking. But it was really interesting to see how the stats are and the rates. And we also went through monetization, especially for YouTube. So I don't know, it was really interesting. We also talked about Vine coming back, which is very cool. I think it's honestly such a cute class to take. It's such like a cool, quirky class, and it's able to get me to like think about content more than ever of what could I tell y'all that will entertain y'all, that'll do a good job at doing what I do for you. So I think it's really cool that I'm able to like focus kind of on my craft and my creativity in this way. But yeah, we talked about Vine coming back, what maybe that looks like. It's so funny because I literally post 6-second TikToks all the time. And in my head I said, oh my God, like I'm literally doing Vine, but on TikTok. So that's like a huge thing I noticed. But it's kind of weird that's coming back. I have no idea what it means that it's coming back. But it's cool that we have our radar on it. And the mental health and the payments and the monetization and all this stuff. And the loneliness. Okay, back. In this class, I'm not gonna have to do anything. I'm actually gonna watch other people's presentations and how they do. Because my presentation, which I keep forgetting about, is on Thursday. And it's crazy because my Wednesdays are so busy. But I have a presentation on Thursday and I'm watching other people's presentations today, which is kind of fun because I don't have to do anything but sit and listen, which I love to sit and listen. But it's like not to a lecture, but it's to like other people's presentations. And maybe I can use their presentations to help mine because I haven't started. My group has not started on that. Oh, yeah. What did you think? Front row, of course. And I'm gonna have a front row ticket for all these presentations, which are so cool. I wish I had a snack. That would have been fun. Oh, I wish I had hot chocolate. I can go next door and get actually free hot chocolate. Remind me to go next door to get hot chocolate. Finished my last class of the day, finally. Honestly, it lasted a lot longer than I thought, I'm not gonna lie. It was nice looking at everyone's presentations and learning from their presentations, but it lasted way longer than, what I hoped, honestly. I realized a 10-minute presentation is actually really long, and there was a lot of work they did on the screen, so now I'm a little intimidated for my presentation because I didn't realize how much work we have to put into it. I thought it was gonna be just very simple and concrete. And it didn't seem like it. But I'm gonna go get the hot chocolate. Thank you for reminding me. I got my hot chocolate. Period. So, just drinking hot chocolate and chatting with y'all. Perfect temperature. I thought that would burn my throat to a crisp. Perfect. So, usually from an exam, I'm always thinking I'm going to do a bad job, or I didn't study enough, or I didn't do enough. I always undermine myself. It's a very miserable mindset to have. So this exam, I just studied. I don't actually, you know what's so crazy? I have really bad short-term memory. You can tell from day one with the jeans situation. Can't believe the video got corrupted, by the way. That will actually get me so mad into oblivion, but whatever. I just always think that way. So I told myself, when I study, I'm not gonna think that. I'm gonna study as much as I can, and who cares? At this point, it's okay, if we don't do well, if I get a C, then fine. We'll up it up some way. I don't have to be perfect in everything and every aspect. So I literally told myself, I don't have to be perfect. I just gotta study hard and work hard. As long as I work hard and try my best, accept any result. And that's what I've been leading with of I'll just get the result of how hard I studied or my effort. I'll put the effort in and see what I can get out of it. And to find out I got a 91%, which the average, if you look on Canvas, there's always a graph. The average was way lower than that. But I was oh my God, I got a 91%, and that was non-exam that you get usually a 90 and above. Usually the average is a C or a D, but I'll always get around 80 to 85 or 85 and up. 91, I broke my 90s. I didn't even mean to. If anything, I was telling myself, you don't have to. So I went to an event weeks ago, I think a week or two ago, for a market that I work at. I went to an event and they gave these free gifts and free goodies. It was a bunch of free samples, and it was a club for girls. It's called Her Campus. I think it has a national chapter. So cool. They had all these samples, and I worked as a photographer there. So I got a whole bag of free goodies and samples. So I want to just give you guys a haul of what was at this event and what I got. Only remember one product that's in here. Everything else I don't. This is a new advent calendar. Honestly, I have a whole advent calendar, but I have a whole bag of goodies I don't know about. But these are little Santa hat press-on nails. Which, by the way, I don't own any press-on nails at all. Like, so I'm really scared they're not gonna fit. But this was free, so that's cool. And they're little, like, they're red tips, but they're also like Santa hats. That's so cute. I completely forgot that was in there. I remember reacting to it when I first got it. Oh, I got a snack, which is actually funny because I've been craving a snack. It's a trail bar, sweet and salty, cranberry chocolate chip. Should we try it? It's like a bear. Cranberry chocolate chip. Okay, let me try it. Oh my god. Wait, now I'm excited. I didn't know there was food in there. Okay, bet. Ooh. Ooh. It's huge. I thought these were 2 bars. This is like one whole thing. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, hard. Thank you. It reminds me of Sid from Ice Age eating the pine cone. He was like, "Why are you guys leaving? We have so much food. Here's a pine cone." And he was like, oh my god, it's like exactly a reenactment of that. I kind of want to take a bite again because when I was a kid, I always wanted to eat the pine cone. And I think he ate a dandelion. I wanted to eat both those things. They looked so appetizing in the movie. Yeah, but biting a pine cone and you're like, and the way he was crunching on it too, like, you know what I mean? Do you know Sid, the scene I'm talking about? Sid from Ice Age? Oh! Okay, wait, this is actually so cool. This is a Hero Rescue Balm. It's a recovery cream. So apparently Hero usually does the pimple patches, but if you take the pimple patches off, the pimple could be wounded. It's something like that. I don't know. And you put this, it's post-blemish recovery cream. So you put this little thing and it's a sample of it. Oh, that's so cute. I forgot. I literally forgot everything. By the way, if you 2 things you're going to learn about me throughout this whole journey is I'm a perfectionist with really short-term memory. Completely forgot this was in here. That's so cool. Wait. Hey, this is fun. Oh, bag. Oh, I forgot it was in here. Honestly, what's the point of Christmas? Just put stuff I own in a bag and I'll just forget it exists and then you give it to me and I'm excited. Yeah, by the way, these are products like I've never used, never touched. Like, this is such girlhood. Like, honestly, I should have joined her campus. They seem so cool. They seem like the girls that get it. They seem like it girls. It seems like a club for a bunch of it girls. I love it. This is so cute. A papaya pop. It's a tinted lip jelly. Oh, what does that mean? Apply to lips as needed. It's a tinted lip jelly. So it's like tinted lip gloss. Should I put it on? Okay, we'll save it then. Well, now I'm having fun. I literally was like, what am I going to do with the rest of my free time? My classes are over. I drank hot cocoa and I relaxed. I have dinner in an hour. What am I going to do in this hour? Because I'm definitely not going to do work in an hour after I did all those classes. And not a good sleep. And I was like, what's gonna be fun? I don't have a car. I can't drive anywhere. Like, the snow has locked me in and I don't want to spend money anyway. So what do? Put a bunch of random stuff in a bag. Keep it there for like 2 weeks. Forget about it. If you have memory like me, like a goldfish, and then just open it back up. This is so fun. We're gonna do the big thing last because I remember the big thing. What is it? An air! Oh yeah! Oh, this is weird. Yeah, can you imagine the sample bag? Like, they just give it to me and I'm like, oh, what? Apparently, I knew Nair as like a spray or like a chemical spray, but this comes in like a lotion, which is insane. Wait, actually, this is insane. Because, like, instead of shaving, instead of waxing, instead of all of this stuff, you can just put lotion. Okay, there's directions. Squeeze cream into the palm of hand. Apply thick, even later, cover hair. Do not rub in. Wash hands immediately after. That's going to freak me out. Wait 3 minutes and check the small area. Thicker hair may require more time. If hair removal is not complete, leave lotion on for a few additional minutes. Do not exceed 10 minutes. And then wipe off. And rinse thoroughly. Wait, this? I may buy a full size. That, like, if that's really true, like, it seems like witchcraft to me. But is it really true that I could just put lotion, my arm, I guess, but put lotion, my scalp? Oh my god, well now I'm scared. Also, it's my favorite scent. I think one of my favorite scents is water lily. And it's water lily, soothing aloe and water lily, which is insane. But yeah, try our scent sensational formula. That is so cool, so random, but so cool. I knew Nair as like, okay, when I was a kid, I used Nair as like a spray and I used it on my legs, but it smelled so rancid that I was like, I will never do this again. It was either a foam or a spray or something, but it smells so rancid and I never did it again and I just didn't like the process at all. But this is like a lotion, even if it smells really bad, I feel like just lathering like a lotion, like something normal, and then just waiting and then rubbing it off, that's very cool. That's way better than shaving or waxing or anything. Okay, next thing. Oh, I don't know what this is. I don't even remember it. Oh, it's hydration immunity. Mandarin agua fresca. You know what's crazy is I have a bunch of water bottles that I have not washed. Like, I feel like you have to wash water bottles once a week. I have not washed them. So I have a bunch of water bottles in a box and I need to like literally wash it. But I would love to try this with like a Stanley. Like, fill up my Stanley cup. I feel like Stanley cups are like the homebody of water bottles. Like, you just have it on your desk while you're at home. And if you're a homebody the whole day, like studying or working at your desk, you can just drink it. Like, if you're working an office job, you can just drink from your Stanley cup the whole day. And it's so many ounces, so that's why I love it. But this is really cool. Hydration immunity. That's really dope. And even if it doesn't work or even if it's a gimmick, placebo always works on me. It's how my brain works. Oh, okay, yes. This is the other side of Hero. So you have the little mighty patches, and then you have a little serum to go over it. Oh, that's cute. Wow, guys, her campus is hooking me up. Okay, I think this is the last one. Okay, no, there's two. That's the last one. This. What is this? What is this? Deodorant cream. Activated charcoal. Oh, wait. I'm freaked out of what that means. Gently rub a small dab to clean and damp skin. Discontinue use. Tapioca powder. Contains coconut. What? Deodorant cream? Should I try that? I don't know. Okay, that's interesting. That's really cool. But last but not least, this is the whole bag. The last free sample we got from her campus is... okay, well... now, I don't know what Odell is. But the fact how big it is, like, honestly, her campus kind of hooks you up more than an advent calendar would. Like, imagine you get this in an advent calendar of, like, you got a Lint Plump, you got press-ons, you got Nair body cream, you got immunity for your water, you got deodorant cream, and then you got a full-size product. Like, this is actually a really cool advent calendar. Hold on, how many days would that have been? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That could have been, like, a week advent calendar. Like, that's really cute. And then these two could have... oh, the granola bar. So that would have been 9 days. I forgot about that one. But this, I've never seen in my life. Actually, no, I'm lying. So when I got it, I've never seen it. It's just a full-size product in the bag. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, put it in the bag. Like, put it in the bag. Like, I felt like I was trick-or-treating. And they were giving me, like, king-size candy bars. Like, this is insane. But I went to Target and I saw it there and I was like, this is like my second time ever seeing it. So I'm like, oh, whoa, it was $17 at Target. I saw this was $17 and her campus just gave it to me for free. Just because. Also, they gave me cans of LaCroix and I love LaCroix. So that was really nice. I have a love-hate relationship with LaCroix. Let me not say that too easily. But I don't know what this is. So Adele, it is exfoliation is your friend. Apply to damp skin or scalp, which is insane. That's for the scalp. Gently massage in circular motions and rinse. I wonder what this is. It's a scalp and body scrub. And it exfoliates, moisturizes, and removes buildup and buffs rough patches. Honestly, I feel like my hair has been so greasy that I would love for this to just remove the buildup in my hair that makes it so greasy and so quick. That's really cool. And buffs rough patches. So it exfoliates my skin and my scalp. So it's like an exfoliator. Okay, cool. That's really cool. It's meant to be shared. Okay. All right, police. But that's really cool. It's like an entire huge jar. Like that's the palm of my hand. Of an exfoliator, which is so sick. So I have a little exfoliator. I have a little lip tint. I got stuff for my breakouts and acne and my armpits and my water and my legs and my nails. I love her at campus. Like that. This is girlhood to me. Like this is so cute. And my mouth and my stomach. But this is so cute to me. Like this is like, oh, this is girlhood. Like I love it. I feel like I have attached to being more feminine so much later in my life that this is so cool. But that was so fun. My little like her campus haul. Like that's so cute. Oh, and it's in the holidays. That's so fun. I hope you enjoyed. That was so cute. Oh, guys. Everything just got so much more overwhelming. Like so much more. I kind of told myself like, okay, that doesn't really help. But I just got so overwhelmed because it was like everyone just texted me at one. Like I was like, oh, what should I do with my little hour break? And I was like, oh, I'll do this and then I'll do this. And my phone started blowing up. And then my boss was like, hey, you didn't do this. And every other group was like, hey, we need to do this. Hey, we need to do this. And everyone in my ear at once was like, hey, we need to do this. Hey, we haven't done this. Hey. And I was like, I am going to worry about this after 6 p.m. I just want to eat dinner. Like I just wanted this hour to be our time, rest time, fun time. And then eat dinner and then recenter myself and then go into the work. But it literally was so jarring. I was just on my phone doing like my hobby stuff, moving stuff on my computer, and I got messages from everyone. And now I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to do it. Like then in my head, I was literally telling myself like, hold on, let's just sit down and breathe. Because once those groups started talking to me, I was getting a little panicked, but I was like, it's okay. We'll worry about it at 6. We'll worry about 6 or 7 or I don't know. I'll worry about 6. I'll worry about 6. And then when my boss texted me, I was like, oh. Also, we got to take a Polaroid picture, which I forgot about. So it doesn't do too much. Okay, I low-key wasn't ready, but that's okay. Let's see how that comes out. Oh my God, the flash still looks Uggs. God, how am I supposed to do this? How do the Polaroids work? Is it because it's like the reflection? Oh, guys, I don't look good. I'm not used to this. Anyway, this is what the photo's looking like, but now I feel like it's a little too bright. Be honest, doesn't look scary. Oh my God. It's okay, we're learning. Yes, Vlogmas. You don't want to hear from me right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not in the Christmas whimsical, joyful spirit as I want to be. I'm not, like, you can see the makeup running down. No. Vlogmas. I'm in a group project. And I think I made the group. I don't even want to get into it. At least I am. And now they're texting me because I can't even get a break. I have been working on this since 7. It is 9:17, so since 7. So it's been 2 hours straight. My part was a very small part, okay? We all delegated and divvied up all of our parts. But then I realized the format of the paper isn't right because I started it later than they did. And I was really happy because usually I start everything, I initiate everything, or I do the brunt work of everything. So I was really happy that they were starting on it, doing it, dividing it up. I knew what part I was going to do. They knew what part they were going to do. So I was really happy that, like, okay, like, you know, it's not up to me anymore. And then I look at the document and I go, I don't think this was right. I don't think the format they wrote it in was right at all. So I'm like, wait, am I done? Is the teacher not give good like expectations? Like, were the instructions vague? Because I feel like it should be in this format. They wrote it in a completely different format. And I'm like, wait, hold on, that doesn't make sense. Why would they do that format? In the format they put it in, I made our report to be 9 pages. So I created a separate document to copy and paste other work to make it in the format I think it's supposed to be in, which hopefully will reduce it to at most 5 pages. So that's something I'm gonna do. So what I'm grateful for is like, hey, we divided it and they did their work. Like everyone did their part, they did their work. Is it good? Some people's work weren't. Some people's work were bare minimum. That has nothing to do with me. Another thing about perfectionism is you get really, I love how this Vlogmas became about perfectionism. One thing about perfectionism is you get really irritated when people around you aren't perfect or follow the high standards that you put yourself through. So I'm appalled. That's where I'm at, Vlogmas. I could not vlog that. By the way, the dinner I had was great. It was a nice relaxing dinner as much as I could. Like I literally did sit there from like 5 to 7, 5 to 6. I think 5:30 to 6:30. I literally just sat and ate dinner calmly. I did have dessert again. Oops, but tiramisu was there. But I didn't have dessert, but I felt like, look, I got a 91% on my exam, and I got stressed out. Okay, Vlogmas. I submitted the report. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't record me doing the report because I wasn't on my best energy. I'm just happy it's done. But I'm not even happy it's done, honestly. I just feel stressed out. Like, okay, guys, it's okay. The check-in's over. This was the only assignment I had to do today. It did suck up a lot of my time. I started at 7. It's now 10:45. I need to be to bed at midnight. So honestly, this is probably where I'm gonna end Vlogmas. It never ends fun. It always ends with this. But that's the reality. Nothing I can do about that.